What is up, YouTube? It's Afroteasegamer here. Welcome back to Get Even. It's been a while actually since I've put one of these out, basically because, like I said, I've been in London and I've been recording Crash Bandicoot, which is obviously my priority right about now. But I'm going to get a couple of episodes of these recorded today and a few more Crash episodes as well. I'm going to take a back seat on the wipeout just because that's basically... I could do that when there's a slowdown in games, just because it's going to be pretty much the same. As always, really, pretty much every race. Obviously, we're just going to get the new tracks and stuff, but let's just recap here what we're doing. So basically, we're heading into another memory here, the abandoned warehouse, and as you can remember at the end of the last episode, basically there was a body found. This is the incident report, so we'll just recap basically. So the officers, it says here, officers sent to the scene confirmed one victim whose death was caused by a gunshot wound to the head. There were no documents on the body when found. Forensics will be required to provide a positive ID. The autopsy is scheduled for Friday. The officers recovered shell casings on the scene matching one weapon, a pistol with a silencer, also found on the scene, lying approximately 10 feet from the victim's body. The weapon was identified as a self-loading pistol produced by ADS. So, without further ado, let's dive straight in to this memory in the warehouse.
So you do remember this place. Interesting.
Please, just tell me why this is important.
An unidentified man died at a nearby abandoned warehouse not long before you tried to save the girl. He was shot at point-blank range.
And we're going back to that warehouse?
That's correct, yes. The police wrote the whole thing off as a drug deal gone wrong.
But that's not what you believe.
I believe everything in life is connected, Mr. Black. The only question is how. Let's find out, shall we?
Interesting. So we've got some kind of crime scene to go and check out. You have a new text. Black, where are you? You promised to help me. Unknown number scrambled. Let's have a look at our recent Coal Black stole a prototype from ADS and confronted Rod. Oh, that's the same as last time, isn't it? Yeah, hired gun, but FDG's Robert Ramsey. Right, let's follow these footsteps.
Jesus, man. Get your hands off. There's no need for any of this.
Shut up! Move!
Interesting. Ah, here we go then. Wait, this is where the girl was.
Wait, I know this place. This is where the explosion happened.
Ah, yes. Your mind is preoccupied with the explosion, Mr. Black. The Pandora can only process what your brain offers. Concentrate only on the memory at hand.
I am trying.
And try harder.
No worries, Chief. Glad to be aboard. Not a hair on her head. Trust me. You brought me here. Fuck you.
Red? Hey, Red! What the hell is this? None of this makes any sense.
You are here because you have formed a mental link between this man
What
and
the
explosion.
fuck?
The Pandora is trying to decode the messages your mind is sending. Focus. That's it. The Pandora unit is offering you a pathway deeper into your memory. Pursue this. Focus and proceed.
And deeper into the memory. I think we're already deep enough, I tell you. Oh, right, okay. So is
Remember,
have we
Black,
finally
human memory
focused?
is unreliable at the best of times. I need you to work with my technology, not against it. Take in your surroundings and get as much information as you can.
Ah. This is pretty good. I'm enjoying this story. It's a lot better than I first expected. Oh, that's the door that's locked, so... Are they going to get rid of those?
Police
No?
crime scene detected. Multiple homicide. Attending officers Fair and Chadwick.
Ah.
What are we looking at?
Multiple homicide. No IDs. I will warn you though, Chief. Fucking stinks in there.
Well, then it's a good job I skipped breakfast. Come on.
So they're the guys that we saw on the photos outside. Bloody hell, massacre. Why are they all disappearing?
Identification unconfirmed.
Wow, look at that. His entire face. There goes any dental match.
Shot off his hands too. His fingerprints are a bust. Professional job.
Shit, this many stiffs and no ID. We could link this to 100 cases.
So, drug deal it is then. What do you reckon? Adam's family or one of my Turner's lot?
Well, don't worry, decide later. Get the uniforms to bag it all. I'm getting a little peckish. There's that new cafe opened up next to the Nick. You fancy it?
So they just wrote that off as a drug deal.
What is this?
You are trying to process too much, Mr. Black. The Pandora cannot keep up. Concentrate only on the man you came here to find. There, Mr. Black, right there. Use your scanner. Identify and consolidate your memory. Who is that man? The Pandora will do the rest.
Identification confirmed. Jasper Prado. Status deceased.
There's me thinking we could sort this out like adults. If you're gonna do it, then at least look me in the fucking eye!
So, we have a name then. Jasper Prado.
Boy, here's the keys. You'll drive it.
Come on, Chief. Why have I always got to drive?
Rang, son, rang.
What now?
Whoa.
How do I know this?
You don't. The Pandora is cross-referencing your memory with any police files in the database. This memory is breaking down. You must move on.
Let's have a look at this. So, blood test analysis came this morning and the victim's DNA matches the DNA we found on the blast site. Chadwick claims the same location was previously used by local junkie Prado as a drug addict and a dealer wasn't necessarily involved in the kidnapping. Shooting victim identified. Last week was reported on the shocking discovery in a corpse in an abandoned tent, which is this body. A 40-year-old man was found lying on the floor in the main hall in the warehouse. The victim has been ruthlessly shot from close range. According to a source, half of the police concluded the victim's name was Jasper Prado, a known mercenary and ex-military man with no official place of residence. What's this one? Examination of both crime scenes, the Bromsgrove kidnapping and Jasper Prado case, as well as collecting and analysing the physical evidence related to weapons and ammunition during both criminal investigations, leads to the conclusion that the shooters used weapons produced by Advanced Defense Strategy, ADS. Oh, okay then. Oh, we're back here now then. Another one of them bloody bunnies again. So we're back here with a difference, but it's got a different... We're back.
This place
Yeah. Oh, man.
Yes. Your mind is definitely throwing up some kind of link between this Jasper Prado and the explosion. I'm surprised it's this pronounced, though. As if something is bothering you.
Who is Jasper? One comes from a working class family. Father was a truck driver, mother worked in a pub. 2, bright kid in school, though quickly lost all interest in education and started looking for fun elsewhere. Mostly partying in nightclubs and smoking hot with friends. We've got another memory to dive into there. Jasper's connections. He was in the army 1991 to 96, then started work as a mercenary and drug dealer after being discharged. These days he makes most of his money dealing hash, pot and ecstasy, but still keeps in touch with old friends. Interesting, okay then, let's dive straight in here.
Black! For God's sake, hurry! I'm trapped. You can stop this.
My readings indicate that you've engaged with an earlier point in the memory. Though we still don't know why you're here.
I was here to stop Jasper getting killed, I'm sure.
Careful, Black. You're dealing with raw theory. Pay attention to the facts only. You risk imminent corruption if you continue this course.
Fuck you, Red. I know why I'm here.
Fuck you, Ed. Jacob Singer. Our informant Jared Porter claims the weapons he was arrested with were produced by ADS, and he obtained them with the help from an ADS employee called J. Porter. Jasper Prado. Porter doesn't know this person's full name. Seems like Porter, a big name in the local arms trafficking business, worked in close cooperation with big and esteemed arms contractor.
Yeah,
Let's have a listen to
heard
this.
gunshots. Well, I heard loud bangs. I guess they were gunshots because the guy was shot, right? Anyway, I was out walking Cujo, my dog, at around 5 a.m. My wife's a heavy sleeper, and Cujo's always needing the shit in the morning, so yeah, sometimes I take him out for a walk. So yeah, I was walking down Pump House Lane and into the fields when the shots were fired.
So he was interrogating him there. So have we been here before? I'm sure we have.
Hurry!
Just see if there's any other memories over here. Don't think there is. Let's go and have a word with. Let's go and see.
What's your problem? I won't tell you where I am. You need to back the fuck away now. This is out of your hands, and there's nothing you can do about it. So leave me the fuck alone and just let this run its course.
Okay.
I believe you're missing some evidence, Mr. Black. Are you sure you found everything?
No, I'm not, but I can hear. Ah. Ah, so this was an old police station then. Homicide case, PHC 2006, Bart Bear and Hector Chadwick. Case closed. Detective Bart Fair missing. 45-year-old Detective Bart Fair has been reported missing following a 4-day period where he failed to report for work and his wife, Jenny Fair, was unable to contact him. The Chronicle was able to contact Fair's workmate, Hector Chadwick, who was taking unpaid leave in order to help find his friend. He's a great copper, Bart, but he always got far too involved with his work. A man should never put his career, especially when he has a family. I'll find him, he'll be fine. Detective Fair was a recipient. Oh, I couldn't read that in my eyes. Was recipient of seven Police Bravery Award in 2009, following his famous rugby tackle of a knife-wielding maniac at Birmingham Moore Street Station. Interesting. Ah. Another interrogation. Ooh, was that another? I know. Prado's car, evidence in case PHC 2006. Jasper Prado. Sensitive information removed. Traffic. Class C drugs possession. Traffic. Class B drugs. Definitely a lot of drug-related things. What's that there? Case reopening application form. Detective Bart Fair. Due to new evidence linking Jasper Prado's death to the Bromsgrove kidnapping, Prado's DNA was found near the blast site. I hereby request reopening both cases since they appear to be linked. But it got dismissed. So did he go missing due to that? I don't know where that banging's coming from. Maybe over this side, just go and have a look. Now, I'm pretty sure we found everything now. What the hell is that?
Reviewing the data. Though you've been thorough in gathering evidence, your pursuit of supposition has sadly rendered this investigation useless. I'm pulling you out.
No, Red, not yet. I'm so close.
Don't pull me out. What the? What the hell?
Enough of this nonsense.
You pulled me out.
Like I said, you began making assumptions.
The Pandora is
Neutral, Black, and so must you be. Maybe you really were there to save Jasper. But the moment you assume that
to be true, you corrupt the simulation.
and cast doubt over the memory, If you continue to do so, we will not be able to proceed.
Maybe I don't want to proceed.
Oh, I think you do, Mr. Black.
You wouldn't be here if you didn't want answers.
Oh, it was so strange.
Let's try a different approach this time, Black.
Different how?
I'd like to try starting...
Before Prado was killed.
You want me to try again? To save Jasper?
I don't want you to try anything, Mr. Black. Everything is prepared for you. Just relax and explore.
Yeah, sure.
Just relax and explore, yeah. Well, I'll tell you what then, guys. I think I'm going to end the episode here. Let's just have a quick look, actually, at this next one. Oh, yeah, we got... Hold on a sec, then. Let's just dive into this and see what information we found. So this will take us to, like, the main investigation. So he says we're going to go back to before Prado was actually killed.
Excellent, Mr. Black. You're using all the tools I have provided. I appreciate the effort. I believe this investigation may be swift.
Right, so... Yeah, so we're going back, so we need to go further back, really, don't we? Man from the... Oh, the man from the asylum, that was, wasn't it? That is the actual kidnapping, then. And that is the actual victim. So I only missed one piece of evidence, actually, throughout the whole thing. What's that?
Listen, I think someone's been murdered.
Oh, that's the... So that's the 20th of the 6th. And that is on the same date as well. So it looks like we've got 4 more memories. Right then, guys, let's head back. And we'll go and try and find where the next one is, actually. Because we're going to have to go through a... another picture to enter the next kind of zone, as you may call it. Or next memory. Right. Oh, okay. Hold on a sec. So it looks like we've got to head through here. Ah. Here we go then. Well, I tell you what then, I'm going to leave this one because otherwise we're going to dive straight into all new information. So we're going to crack on with all the information and the next memory on the next episode. Hope you've enjoyed this one, guys. Don't forget to like and subscribe if you're enjoying this playthrough, and I'll see you on the next episode. Cheers.